go.
Okay, well, this is gonna be the whole process from
Yeah, we
start
gotta
to
get
finish, I suppose.
minifigs out and everything.
Magical creatures? No. Green, slithering, Quidditch, pitch. But then just like, what are you doing? Did you just hit me?
This is my table.
Hogwarts DLC board game. Yeah.
IRL DLC.
Um, I don't know what the hell this be. Oh, that's from the movie. That's just that's a straight up movie. Okay, I didn't know they had the movie license so they could just use the actors. Doesn't look like it, but I guess so. Hermione.
Just a straight screenshot.
Um, let's see. Yeah, I think so.
But it's a Wizards of or Wizarding World, right? It's all
Yeah, it's
licensed.
officially licensed.
WB,
Yeah, I just thought, some of the Harry Potter games they don't use the movie license. Other Harry Potter games use the book license. Daniel Radcliffe.
Radcliffe. What's up, chat?
Emma Thompson. Madame.
Oh my goodness, stretchy kitty.
Madame. Where you going?
Kitten mittens.
Give me 5.
Just smells your hand.
Give me 5.
Just bite your head.
Give me 5. Play, madame.
Attack. The softest bite ever.
Yeah, he does the play bite and then the lick. Okay, what are these? Monies?
Money, money. Galleons?
That's right.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's the video game. That's the only way I know. How do you remember?
I read all the books.
Okay.
Yeah, I can read.
You can read?
Yeah, bro. At least what are those middle school level? What are those books?
Middle school.
Probably middle school, high school level.
These pop out very nice. They all seem to be pre-cut very well. So that's good quality at the very least.
But
You want to organize these?
there's 3 different monies. There's like galleons.
Oh, what the hell?
Chat. What is the other Harry Potter currency? Galleons. I want to say.
There's other.
Yeah, there's like 3 other.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Mitten.
So they have two sides, okay.
I call Slytherin.
Oh man, that's my house, bro.
I call Slytherin.
I did the test online, man. That's my house, bro. Damn, I don't know who I'm gonna be now.
Too bad. Called it. You had your choice, I guess, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, or
I got
Gryffindor.
Man, I guess if I had a second choice, it would be Gryffindor.
Yeah, probably.
Brave, dog.
I don't know, Ravenclaw's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
They have like a bunch of books and learning.
So they have galleons, sickles, and nuts. Newts.
Galleons, sickle,
Newts. Nuts. Newts. 100 points to the cat. The Mittens definitely wins House Cup every year. I just lost audio in one of my ears.
Yeah,
you do that?
I hit.
Am I right? Right ear?
Yeah, often you'll have to like.
What's up, Dr. Evil?
Is it back? Oh no! Now I've got no audio in my right ear. These wires are so touchy.
Okay, mine's back now.
Okay, I just gotta get mine back. Testing.
Nice.
Testing.
Test.
All right. I think we're both back.
Yeah. Bro, Hufflepuff, a bunch of goofies.
They're them loyal. They're
yeah,
loyal.
They're loyal. That's like
They're the
Luna,
best friends. That's Joe. Other Joe.
OJ.
Stretch goals. What is in here? Like plastic tokens for everything.
3 of the 4. Yeah, man.
James Potter.
That's all it needs to be is Mitten Show.
There's a fucking light green and a dark red. I don't know what the hell this is. Gonna sort it anyway. These look like 3D plastic tokens for what you're sorting, perhaps. These are the stretch goals. So this looks like. I mean, I don't even remember how Quidditch was played.
You have one. You got the Seeker, which is the most important because the Golden Snitch can basically just win you the game.
You call me?
You a snitch. Snitches. And then you have 2 of like the defensive guys that like they have. I forget what they have. They have like balls that will hit you.
Oh, they throw balls at you.
Yeah, they have defensive balls that can hit you in the face.
Wait a minute, this game didn't come with no fucking instructions. Did you see?
Is it
what?
With the cards?
Did you see no? Did you, when I didn't see any instructions when I opened this game up.
Beaters. Thank you, Dr. Evil. Yeah, the beaters, which they have like the black ball, which can.
Is this?
I think knocked Harry out in one of the games, at least. I played, if memory serves. Bro, this is like the first board game that I have like lore on and shit.
Yeah. One rule book.
Where is it?
There was no rule book. How are we supposed to play this game if they didn't include the rule book?
Really? Nah.
Oh no. I'm not messing around. What? Are other people running into this? What is this called? Catch the snitch? You gotta be joking me.
Huh. What the hell?
Hey Joe, you wanna play a zombie game?
Why did my image go away? I already put an image up. Fuck. What? I already did that. I just can't believe it. That's got a 5.8. That's not good.
Out of 10?
Wait a minute. I think that's a different game. This one got 7.3. Missing rules in, sir.
Someone had an issue with it?
I open up my box. I can't find the rule book anywhere. Is it somewhere I wouldn't think to look, like printed on the cards and not in the deck? I just got mine today, and the rule book was right on top of the tokens and miniatures of the core box. If you're really missing it, then reach out to Night Games via their customer support. There is a rule book online you can download and print. For your information, rule books I found online have significant differences from the physical rule book that I have. I got a copy where there's no rules.
We are off to a great start.
Wow. So I'm like that guy
Damn,
who
dog.
was like, "Where's my rule book?"
You think no,
Wow.
that's the expansion pack,
Well,
right?
you know, I had a few snafus with my board game when it came out, Street Fighter, but at least I had a fucking
Your
rule book.
in it.
Snitch.
Literally
Rule book,
unplayable.
PDF. Wow. Yeah. That's fucking wild,
What
dude.
a fumble, bro. They fumbled the bag. That's a pretty big fumble, too.
That's a huge fumble. Like, luckily I've got the PDF downloaded right now, but like, I don't even want to play no more.
Out of
Stupid
principle.
asses. Yeah. All right. Well.
Seems pretty essential.
So what team are you picking? Get your team out
Gryffindor.
here. Then pull your Gryffindors. Wait, before you pull them, let me take a picture. Don't pull them.
Oh,
Those are Hufflepuffs anyway. You don't know your
dude,
red
Gryffindor's
from-
supposed to be,
Gryffindor's red, brah.
but they're like the lion.
They're the what?
They're lions.
Yeah,
Gryffindor
but
lion.
you know
lions yellow.
you don't know the colors?
Yeah, their colors are gold and red, could be gold.
No, their colors are red and black
No, bro.
and
Don't.
gold.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
gold.
Oh, now we're going.
You're-
See, then this
But-
can't. That
But the
easily
primary
could-
color, everybody knows the
easily could be
primary
gold.
color is red.
and gold.
Everybody knows the primary color of Ravenclaw is blue. Everybody knows the primary color of Slytherin is green. Come on, bro. You
Red.
should know this.
and gold, and that could be gold.
You should know this. Okay.
Did you get your picture?
28 player cards. Yeah, I got my picture. All right. Well, we got no rule book.
Yeah, we don't need rules where we're going.
We're gonna die.
Fuck.
Download
Oh, okay.
this anyway.
I thought you dropped out audio. You just moved your mic.
I'm gonna move my mic. I don't know why. Didn't want people hearing me
Angry
rip the cards apart.
Mexican. What's up, dude? Happy weekend, my dude. Thanks for joining us.
So there's 28 player cards. 7 Gryffindor, 7 Slytherin, 7 Ravenclaw, 7 Hufflepuff. So it looks like Harry Potter, Angela Johnson, Demelza Robbins, Dean Thomas, Fred Weasley, George Weasley, Oliver Wood, Gryffindor Seeker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I cannot believe I don't have a fucking rule book.
Yeah, that's
It's
pretty
blowing me
basic
away.
shit, right?
I gotta fucking send these guys an email.
You're gonna get an angry
You're
email
gonna
from
get
Angry
an
Joe.
angry email from Angry Joe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 7. It's weird that Gryffindor has this extra.
Azzy, I see you, little kitty cat.
Who's that?
Is that Azzy cat?
Yep.
Azzy. Special kitty.
Hello, fellow kids. Fervent fan. Severus Snape, Hermione Granger. All right, how do I do this?
Hey, Tommy Savage, thank you for the biddies. Forspoken review is
you.
coming.
Are you still gonna review Forspoken? Yeah, it's filmed. I just need to edit it. I'll start editing on Monday. Object of the game. Each player takes a role of a coach in charge of a team of players. The aim of the game is to be the first team to catch the golden snitch. The game is divided into 2 distinct phases. In the first phase, teams compete on the pitch trying to overcome their rivals by executing the best tactics and gaining snitch cards. When the golden snitch appears, the second phase begins, and the team's seekers begin a frantic race to catch this elusive ball. Success in the first phase will place you in the best possible situation to outrun the rival seeker and claim victory. All right, game board. Pitch. Divided into 12 zones. The pitch is divided into 2 halves by a central line. Each team starts in a separate half. Deployment zones. At the start of the game, each team's players are placed in one of the 2 deployment zones on either side of the circle. Scoring zones. These zones contain a team goal's hoops. The hoops are targeted by the team's chasers in order to score goals, but they're defended by each team's keeper. Only the keeper of the defending team and up to 1 other chaser of the attacking team in possession of the quaffle may occupy this zone at the same time. No other player may enter the scoring area. Okay. So we have to see what is what. 4. That's out of bounds. All these little whatever the fuck that is. I guess that's the seeker. The orange zones are considered to be in both halves of the field. So this is my half of the field. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's yours. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then obviously 5. And then this is in both halves. Okay, so now we need to make up our our fucking players. So each team comprised of 7 players represented by a finely detailed miniature. Shadowed Art, thank you.
Thanks for
1
the
keeper,
subby.
2 beaters, 3 chasers, and 1 seeker. Well, can you tell which one is the seeker?
Well, the beaters are the ones with the bats.
The beaters are the ones with the bats.
I know that for sure.
So I can't fucking tell. You're right. So the beaters is the bats. Is there one carrying a ball? This is one carrying a ball. There's one kicking a ball. There's one throwing a ball. Are they all the same? Do you have a guy kicking something? No, they're all different.
These 2 guys have a ball.
I like the fact that the sculpts are all different, but we can't fucking tell between the secret. Maybe there's an icon on the base that would have been helpful. There is not. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Chasers. These players are responsible for scoring goals by throwing the quaffle through the opponent's goal hoops. So chasers are number 1, and they have the ball. So how many chasers do we have?
2. I think.
Let me check. Three chasers. Do you have guys with 3 balls? I got 1,
I was only
2,
born with 2,
and 3. I got 3 chasers. Put your balls
Put your balls.
forward.
Does that count as a ball?
What? I don't know what that is. Motherfucker is gonna have a ball somewhere.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Come on. You don't see it?
This is like, these 2 have bats.
There's
These
gotta
2
be a ball. Let me see. Let me
Look,
see the guy that
between
you
these
think is
3.
the ball. This guy ain't got no ball.
on his
What?
broom.
No,
I know.
his broom is a broom. This guy is the seeker, I think. He's about to reach out to grab the thing. This guy's reaching out to grab the thing. You ain't got no balls.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Where's your guys with balls? You're
Uh,
joking, right?
only 2. Beater.
Okay, yeah. These guys have balls.
2. Beaters.
Oh, God, there's got to be. You're right. Here are the beaters. So, 2 beaters. Here, put your beaters here.
Look at this one.
Put your beaters on the flank.
On the tail end. Is that a ball?
Oh, shit, you're right. He's hitting it with, you're right. These little pooping.
Pooping a ball.
Oh, well, I don't have the right. He's pooping the ball.
Little dingleberry out there.
Hanging on his butt. All right. So just so we can separate it, put the balls in the middle, put the beaters on the side, right? I just want to know that we can differentiate. 1 keeper and 1 seeker. So
The boy with the big robe.
So, big robe? Do you have a big robe?
Like he's like puffed up like that. You see that?
Yeah, one looks like he's reaching out to grab, and the other one looks like he's. So these 2 look like they're reaching out to grab, and I guess you just got to choose who looks more like he's about to grab a ball, and one is gonna defend a ball.
I feel like these 2 guys are grabbing, and this guy's like.
Well, that one is definitely. It actually labels the Gryffindors. So the number 4 is a seeker. This player's only task is to catch the golden snitch and stay alert for any sign of this most elusive ball. So there's your seeker. I'm going to say that this guy's my seeker. Anybody who's putting their hand up.
Yeah.
This guy's putting his hand down, and so he's going to be the goalkeeper.
Yeah, my guy's putting the little thing down too.
Wait, do you have more players than me? Why do you have 8? It's funny because
Yeah. why?
There is 8 cards for Gryffindor when there's 7 cards for everybody else.
Why? That doesn't make sense.
I think because I think you have Harry Potter. Yeah.
You're a lizard, Larry.
So those are your 2 seekers. It wasn't Harry a seeker?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you have a choice. And we should have looked at the cards because the cards actually have the miniature on there.
I'll be Larry Otter.
Terrence
Wow, we got
Keeper.
McLeod Connor. Thanks for the sub, bro. And we got Hoosier Marine Mac. Thanks for the sub, bro. Appreciate ya. And then we got Lowe's Killer with the sub as well. Thanks for the sub, bro. Thanks for joining us today on this weekend. We are hitting up some Quidditch board game,
Okay.
trying to figure out the rules.
So
without a
yeah,
rule book.
who do you want? Okay, here are all your player cards, and I think you'll need to choose between Harry Potter or a generic seeker.
Definitely go with Larry Jotter.
Larry Johnner. Okay. All right.
Michael 42, thanks for the sub, broski woski.
And then the special edition has gold balls and gold seekers,
Wow.
so we'll use those.
We get to use Joe's gold balls.
The rest of these, I don't think we use right now. Okay, so there's the quaffle.
So I need to get rid of one of these guys. I'll get rid of this guy.
The quaffle, a single ball passed between players and used by chasers to score goals. The bludgers, 2 sentient balls move around the pitch
Try to eat you off your broom.
and attacking any player in their path. And then, of course, there's the golden snitch, a small winged ball, very fast and evasive. It must be caught by the seeker. All right, I understand. I'm back up to speed with Quidditch. Then we've got dice. Okay. Rerolls, player cards, tactics cards, gold cards, snitch cards. Tokens. Block tokens, tempo tokens, locked tokens, stunned tokens, dice tokens, attacking team token, flag tokens. This game looks fucking crazy.
Pretty, there's a lot of tokens.
All right, team selection. Each coach chooses a team from their available players. We'll explain more about team affiliations. For your first playthrough, we suggest simply picking one of the teams provided in the box. All right, we did that. Each coach takes the player cards with the galleon cost. Oh, wait. Each coach takes the player cards with a galleon cost of 0. And yeah, they all have a cost of 0. Wait, does Harry have a cost?
Harry doesn't have a cost, but everybody else has a cost of 1.
Get out of here.
Like this right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Everybody else has
Oh, flip the card over.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, mate. Does Harry have a 0 cost?
Yeah.
You're a 0, Harry. And the deck of and the deck of tactical cards that belong to their team. The 3 gold cards. Each coach takes their player cards and the deck of tactical cards that belong to their team. Okay, so there's a okay. Count these cards. Tell me how many there are. Here are Ravenclaw and here are Hufflepuff. I'll put those aside since we're not playing those.
25.
28. Are you certain?
God damn it. Why is
Okay.
there no consistency at all?
Okay, so it says
happening?
that there is consistency. 25 Gryffindor cards, 25 Hufflepuff cards, 28 Slytherin, and 28 Ravenclaw.
Okay.
So for some reason, Gryffindor and Hufflepuff have smaller decks.
All right. Well, at least we.
You have smaller decks.
My deck is
Decks.
smaller.
Your deck is smaller. Okay, so here are the different things on a card. Let me put one of these cards on screen for somebody else. Okay, so for chat to follow along. So obviously you have the name of the player at the top. Their position is in that little banner. You know, stuff like chaser, beater, keeper, seeker. Affiliation, obviously, that's, you know, the house name. Chad is seeing a Ravenclaw. Then there's the player portrait, so you know what miniature it is. Then there's the different actions that player can perform. So in that case, there's 3 actions over there for that Ravenclaw Seeker. This Chaser has 4 actions. And the number of dice they roll to execute them. So if you pass, you roll that many die and that color of die. Trait. If the player has a special rule, it is presented here. Traits are what make players unique. Where the rule for the trait contradicts a rule from this manual, the trait takes priority. And then there's a cost, is the amount of galleons you will have to spend so the player may get in your team's alignment.
The trait is on the bottom.
The trait is the text.
Okay.
Yeah. So what is Harry's text?
Harry's text is, before you draw a Snitch card, you may look at the next 3 cards in the Snitch deck and return them in the order you prefer. So
This Ravenclaw Seeker. This player may exchange any number of black die to purple die for their rolls, equal to the number of intrepid moves you played this game sequence.
Intrepid moves. Wow. That's some verbiage.
All right, let's do the setup. First step, place the pitch between the coaches. Each coach picks one half as their own. Second step, place your keeper in the scoring zone of your own half, and the rest of your players in your half's deployment zone. So the deployment zone is there, and you got to put your keeper back here. So I'm going to go look at my keeper's miniature. And I actually don't see this asshole. That's a chaser. Bro.
Now that I'm looking at it.
Is he one of these guys? I think they changed the miniatures in production.
Say, I feel like the miniature doesn't match up with...
Motherfucker!
It doesn't correlate with the
No,
actual
it doesn't.
picture.
They can't be doing this shit, you know? You gotta have consistency.
Yeah. It just adds too much confusion.
Yeah. All right, whatever. We know the guys with the bats are beaters. Yeah. I'm gonna have to change... This is the Seeker, and the guy with his hand up is gonna be motherfucking my keeper.
That's how I'm going to hand up.
Well, your hand up. That's your seek. Who cares? We're fine. All right.
Well, was that Harry? That's Harry Potter. Fuck. Whatever. Well, I don't know. That might be Harry Potter.
Yeah. Make sure that only my keeper is a different looking miniature. All of my other miniatures are actually correct. So maybe it's the same for you.
Oh, that's definitely Harry Potter. I guess I gotta put him in the... Because Oliver Wood is the keeper.
Here's okay. Oh, fuck this. I'm gonna.
Why isn't
try.
Ron Weasley the keeper, man? This fucking-
Adrian Puck. Adrian Pussy. Is his name? Is that? Is his name Pussy, or is his name Pucky? Adrian Pussy.
Pussy. Pucky.
Adrian Pussy. Is that Adrian Pussy, Jazz?
Pussy. Another stream marked as sexually explicit. I guess this is him. I don't fucking know. Oliver Wood's supposed to be the fuck up goalkeeper too. He's supposed to be the shitty one. Ron Weasley.
Oliver Wood sucks.
Weasley is our king.
All right, you know what? They are matching up if I just put them on the thing. Miles.
Yeah, Oliver Wood was the one with the little dingleberry.
Okay, my keeper is the guy kicking. All right. Say. All right, and the rest of you assholes are out here. I found out who my keeper was.
Excuse me, bitch.
Excuse me, bitch. Ing Pratt. Thanks for the sub, broski woski.
Did you figure out who your keeper was?
It is
And it's the right miniature?
Oliver Wood.
So the miniatures are
Yeah.
matching up with the cards.
Yeah.
All right.
So we might have
We were wrong on that,
jumped
but
the
we jumped the gun a little bit. But
Oh, man.
it's a little... Okay, so place your team's player cards in front of you. All right.
Yeah, dude. Who you got? I got Kansas City tomorrow.
Is that... Well, it's different who you got versus who you want to win.
I mean, I want Kansas City to win because Eagles fans.
I
are
want
fucking
Kansas City to
worse.
win, but I think the Eagles might.
Yeah, they're fucking.
Play the Snitch deck. First, remove all of the cards marked lag. Lagged?
Ing Pratt, thanks again, bro. Fucking gifting subs. Who do you think's gonna win, Ing Pratt? The Super Bowl. Should have been the Cowboys.
Page 21.
That's my prediction. Cowboys winning Super Bowl.
Not happening.
Yeah, bro. He's on the Chief train. Chief train. F the Eagles.
I don't see any lagged cards.
Wait, lag cards? What is it?
Lagged cards. In this deck, I don't see any lagged cards. Do they just not have, like, here's the thing is when you're making 11 snitch cards and 5 lagged. I don't have any lagged cards. Motherfuckers. You're joking. Okay, they're gonna be here somewhere. I'm not gonna jump the gun. They gotta be here somewhere.
Those are all the team though, right?
What? Is it in the stretch goals box, perhaps? That would be pretty fucking stupid.
That would be, yeah, pretty counterintuitive.
Who's James Potter?
James Potter's
dad?
Harry Potter's dad.
Okay.
That died, like, protecting him.
And he was a wizard?
Yeah. He was a wizard.
He played Quidditch,
He
apparently.
played Quidditch, yeah. He was one of the better seekers for
Okay.
the team.
Because there's a James Potter
Yeah.
stretch goal that I got.
That's like why they tried to get Harry on the team.
Look at
That's
these
like-
fancy cards are all gold.
Shit.
Let's use these, and maybe they printed these correctly. Maybe there will be the lagged cards, and I'm just not seeing them.
Yes.
Accelerate,
James
obstruct.
Potter cucks
Okay.
Snape. He was actually kind of really an asshole, like especially in the books. Like he's like, you're like, fuck, dude. James Potter was a straight up fucking like he was
Was
a
he?
fucking bully, man. Just a straight up bully.
James Potter was a bully?
Yeah, man. It's fucking.
What did he do?
He's fucking like super shitty to like Snape, but like basically like villain. His whole villain.
Did they show like a flashback or something?
Like in the, I'm pretty sure they did in the movies, but in the books they did a flashback too, and they're like,
Wow.
yeah, man, he was fucking. And that was the whole thing. Is like James was like super shitty to Snape, but then Lily was always like really like Harry's mom was really like, you know, she was like nice to him and shit. Yeah, they did hold it back in the movies. They did show like one scene, but
They didn't want his dad to look like a piece of shit.
yeah, but he was straight up fucking kind of a dick, and like Harry kind of recognizes that too. I think like it's like as much as because like Snape fucking hates Harry because of his dad. And then Harry sees the whatever happened in the because he read, I think, did he read the fucking book or something? I don't know. I forget how he like found out, but like yeah, but James was a dick to Snape. Villain origin story.
All right, well, they fucked up, man, because
We don't got the cards.
we got all the cards were given, but we don't, like, it says find the lagged cards.
What does that mean?
Like, right, exactly. What does it mean? Does it say lag? And then on this, there's lagged. It says lagged at the top. None of these cards say lagged at the top. None of these cards say lagged at the top.
Oh, right. Thanks, yeah, because they're practicing fucking...
Evade Voldemort.
Because he was
control.
Clarency or something. Like, I forget what the actual thing was, but he was, like, learning how to block out Voldemort. And they had to, like, basically, he was, like, taking, like, little dreams out. Or memories, I guess. Out of little bottles and shit.
Can't play.
Damn, bro. This is like the one game I have a fucking lore on.
Well, help me out here. You see, this one says 11 that, and 5 right? So here's the deck. You figure it out, because I can't figure it out. How many lagged cards are there?
5. This says 5.
I can't find 5 of any. Let's just try to find 5 of one type of card. There's not. I do have a card that says slipstreaming, and it says if your seeker is lagged before resolving the effects of fast impulse, perform accelerate 2.
Yeah, but there are no.
But those aren't. They don't say lagged at the top.
3 is
Did they replace the lagged card with something else in production? This fucking thing is ridiculous. Check our VODs, please. Yes, we started Hogwarts Legacy. Let me just answer your question. It's easier, right? Yeah, we started. We've got a ton of VODs. Part 1, 2, and 3, and I think part 4. We're still working our way through it. See, there's no lag cards.
Nothing.
And here's the other, shiny stretch gold cards. And there's nothing there. So now I guess I'll go back to the forums to see, hey, did you guys get the lagged cards? Did they change these in production? Give me my phone.
Oh, sorry.
Flagged cards. Harry Potter. This just came in
What
the
up,
mail,
Ja?
and I think I fucked up bad. No, there's nothing on the forums about it either. The starters players box is frankly insulting. Different versions with different snitch cards? Get out of here. Look at this.
What?
Greetings all. I downloaded the rules from both Night Model's website and from the file section of the BGG page. The snitch rules in the physical rulebook that I have is different from the ones available for download. The downloadable instructions state that the snitch race is a separate phase from the regular game, while my physical rulebook has snitch cards being resolved during the routine game sequence. Additionally, the downloadable rules describe the snitch cards as having 2 parts, while my physical snitch cards have 3. Very complicated options. I was curious if anyone has a physical copy with the same snitch cards as the downloadable rules. The snitch races is a separate phase. The one in the Night Models website is an old pre-production version. It was changed due to backer feedback after Kickstarter campaign.
So I was like,
Thank you for your clarification. Any ideas where I could find an updated rulebook for download? This is a great community. There is a great community that gathers facts and custom rules. The current rulebook can be downloaded from Catch the Snitch. I have to go to a German website. This is fucking stupid. Fuck Night Models. You're pissing me off.
Marshu Moro? Thank you for the sub, my dude. And then we got Broken Tusk. Appreciate the sub, broski woski. Thanks for hanging out with us this weekend. We're trying to figure out if we have all the pieces to this game.
There's a Catch the Snitch rulebook 1.0, and there's a Catch the Snitch pre-release rulebook. Which is which? I don't know. I'm going to have to download them all. I'm going to...
Download them all.
This is ridiculous. Wow.
Meow, meow, meow.
The official rulebook is delivered by KM in English. Can be downloaded below. Okay.
LX Clution. Appreciate the subby. Thanks for chilling with us today on this great Saturday night.
Need a fucking beer.
I got you, bro. I was just emptying mine.
It won't download. File can't be downloaded securely. And I had to bypass the security on a German website to download. It says Catch the Snitch, 20 megabytes.
Sussy. Super sus.
All right, here it is. Oh my God. That's it.
What happened?
This is the rule book because the cards look like they're supposed to
Okay.
now.
The Jaken coming through with a sub. Appreciate you, bruh.
Okay.
Larry. You're a lizard, Larry.
All right, we're going to redo everything
Oh, man.
from the beginning. Here we go. Place the pitch between the coaches. And the golden snitch miniature in the last space of the snitch race. Golden snitch in the last space of the snitch race. Is that the last space or is that the last space?
I don't know.
Ah, this is the last space.
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
'Kay.
It's bouncing.
Each coach places their keeper in the scoring area. We got that. You got your keeper?
Yep.
Okay. Their seeker in the first space of the snitch race. I need your seeker.
My seeker is Larry.
Terrence Higgs, veteran. Oh, wait, this is my... I need to flip all these over to the 0. So put it right here.
Harry?
Harry, yeah. He's your seeker.
Ing Pratt,
Terrence.
thank you again, man. Your support is much, much appreciated, my dude.
All right, so these two, I guess, they're going to be battling for the ball. Or the seeker, rather, not the ball.
The snitch.
The snitch. All right, then put the rest of your players in the deployment zone. We did that. Oh, and this helps differentiate the different players. So, go ahead and put these orange on your chasers. It might be easier to grab the black to put onto your beaters. Your wife beaters.
Beaters. The
Alright.
beaters.
There's my one beater. I'm going to beat you
Beat me off.
with a bat.
Wait. Wait. No.
Live on stream.
No. Joe
beats
Pat
Patrick.
off.
Oh,
No, wait, we didn't have to go off.
Joe beats Patrick.
No. Which, by the way,
Get off my beater.
I want a rematch of the Marble Snap too.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta have. Speaking of beating.
And then the seeker is purple. And then your keeper is white. Goalie white. All right. Lord Dono, I agree. That's funny. Harry Potter and the incorrect rule book. The adventure to find the correct rules.
Too real.
This is rulebook 1.0 is the right rule book. The other rule book was a pre-release.
Pre-release, huh?
And it had completely different rules.
Bamboozled.
Place your player cards in front of you. Got it.
Yeah.
One coach must choose the success symbol, and the other coach chooses the opportunity symbol. Roll a black dice. All right. You will... One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. So it's 50-50. I'll take the bat. You'll take the rock, which I guess the rock is success, and the bat is opportunity. I'm
What?
bat, you're rock. Ready?
Where's my this one?
It's rock.
Oh no,
This is just
you're
rolling
just
for something.
rolling? Okay.
So, what is this bullshit? I already did this image. Don't you remember I did this? I don't know why.
This is a lot smaller than that.
Motherfucker. Okay. So, you won. What does that mean? That is the coach whose chosen symbol matches the die gets the advantage.
Nice.
So, Patrick gets the advantage, and the quaffle is given to one of that coach's chasers. They must place the quaffle miniature in contact with the chaser. Here's a quaffle. One of your chasers. Your chasers are orange. So choose a chaser and put it in contact with that chaser.
Okay, I'll do. I guess this one. I'll do this guy.
That team receives the attacking team token, representing that now controls the attacking team. The rival controls the defending team. So I'm the defender, you're the attacker.
Yeah.
5th step, prepare the Snitch race deck. Take the compulsory cards, 16, 12 Snitch, 2 golden Snitch, and 2 slipstreaming, and shuffle them. 2 slipstreaming. There's 4 slipstreaming. Does this one have...
Did I do the wrong? Oh, I did do the wrong.
These gold ones. What'd you do wrong?
I
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
put
6,
Dean Thomas out
7,
when I
8,
should.
9, 10, 11, 12.
I'll give Dean
12.
Thomas the snitch.
2 golden Snitch and 2 slipstreaming. Shuffle them and place this Snitch deck in its proper space on the game board in reach of both coaches. Turn over the top 3 cards. All right, I got to shuffle this deck. This is the Snitch race.
Snitchies.
Why'd they call it a snitch?
Snitch. I don't know. It definitely has a different meaning to me, but
Yeah. Guess in the world of Harry Potter,
snitches.
snitches get stitches.
Snitches.
All right, place this Snitch deck in its proper space of the game board in reach of both coaches. Turn over the top 3 cards, placing them face up in a line where both coaches can see them. So right here,
Okay.
top 3 cards, slipstreaming, whatever that is. And, oh shit, is that a
That's
golden Snitch
Snitch.
card? I drew it legit. If one or more golden Snitch cards appear, resolve them with the attacking team and draw a new Snitch card. Repeat this action if the card is another golden Snitch. You know what? Just because we're new, let's not
You're gonna
resolve that
reshuffle?
right now. We don't know what we're doing. Okay. Each coach shuffles their tactical cards and places face down in front of them to form their tactical deck. Then draw the top 5 cards from your deck and keep them a secret from the rival coach. This is your starting hand of tactical cards. The game now begins with kickoff. Shuffle your deck.
Shuffle my deck. Joe rocking a Nimbus 2000. Did what's that dude's name? Draco's dad buy everybody Nimbuses 2000s. He like sponsored one of the teams. Got them all new broomsticks, and then Harry got his from the motherfucking werewolf. What's his goddamn name?
Werewolf.
Yeah, the prisoner of Azkaban.
Hmm.
Why can't I fucking...
Gary Oldman.
No, help me out, chat. Sirius, thank you. Oh my God, Sirius Black. How could I forget that, man?
Sirius Black gave him
He like
broom?
gifted him his broom, yeah. But they thought it was cursed because they're like, we don't know where the fuck this came from. So in the beginning, they wouldn't even let him use it.
All right. I think
Yes, Miss Dr. McGall, Professor McGall, the
Mhm.
transmog professor, I think, maybe?
Outfield play. On the pitch, players perform actions with the aim of carrying their quaffle to the rival scoring area and passing it through one of the goal hoops. Listening?
Sorry, yes.
You
Go again.
motherfucker.
Well, I was.
You're quaffle through one of my hoops.
Yeah.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
What's the quaffle?
Quaffle is the ball I have right there.
All right. Just checking. Starting with the attacking team, that's Patrick. Each coach places one bludger in their rival's half of the pitch. The bludger must not be placed within a deployment zone or scoring area. All right, you can place one beater in one of my in any of my areas except for my deployment zone. So you can put it here, 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 or here. Looks like there's 5 options for you to put a beater. No? What are you picking up?
These are the beaters, aren't they?
No.
No, we're the beaters.
Oh, is that a beater? No, a beater is a player.
Oh. Well, I thought he had like a ball, doesn't he?
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay, wait. No, you're right here. What's a bludger?
A bludger
Is this thing?
is that thing, yes.
Okay, then you're right. Starting with each coach places one bludger in their rival's half of the pitch. The bludger must not be placed within a deployment zone or a starting area. I'm going to put a bludger here. And put a bludger there. Okay. Players then break off from the deployment zone and take up positions in this order. The attacking coach chooses 2 players in their deployment zones and moves them to an adjacent zone. That's you. Choose 2 players in your deployment zone and move them to an adjacent zone.
To any like beater or seeker?
Yeah, anybody. 2 players in your deployment. And then the defending coach chooses 1 player in their deployment zone and moves them into an adjacent zone. So I'm reacting to what you're doing. Okay, you got 2 players, you're moving. Then I do my reaction, which what seems smart to me is to put a beater where your ball is, right? Because I'm going to beat your ass, right? But I'm only allowed to do 1. You are allowed to do 2. Now, this is all part of the kickoff process. Now, the attacking coach, you, moves 1 more of your players as described above. So you can move any of these 3. That makes sense. You're going to support them with the beater. Finally, the defending coach moves 2 of their players as above. Okay, so I do eventually
make up for it.
So I'm going to put 2 beaters.
Oh, double up on them.
And 1, what do you call it? Chaser.
Seeker.
No, Seeker.
Or chaser. Yeah, no, right. Seekers.
So, wow, the right side of the pitch is fucking crowded. There's about to be a big fight over there. During this part of the kickoff sequence, no player may be moved more than once by any means. We did that by default. We didn't do that. Note, the quaffle always moves with the player it was assigned to and remains in contact. We did that. Start the game. All right. This is how it's going to start.
All right.
Game sequence. Draw the top 5 cards of your deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think this is your deck, and then your discard goes face up. During the game, both players play tactical cards from their hands.
Can we look at them?
Yeah, in order to perform actions with their players. Through these actions, players try to execute maneuvers to attack or defend. On the pitch, play proceeds through a series of steps which must be followed in strict order. This is called the game sequence. When a game sequence is concluded, a new one begins. Repeat the same steps. All right. Until one of the seekers catches the snitch. All right. Number 1. Both coaches check to see if they have tactical cards in their hands. If either coach has no tactical cards remaining, a hand swap must be resolved. Page 16 for hand swap. Well, we have cards in our hands, so we don't need to do a hand swap. But I'm kind of curious right now what a hand swap is.
Also, what makes it a tactical card?
I think these are all tactical cards.
Okay.
5 tactical cards. Let's read what a hand swap is.
If at the beginning of a game sequence a coach has no cards in their hand, they must draw 5 cards from their tactical deck. We call this situation a hand swap. If you perform a hand swap but the other coach does not, your rival immediately interrupts play and performs 1 free action with one of their players. So if you ever have 0, you get to draw 5 new cards, but I get to move a player. Yeah. As soon as this action is resolved, the opposing coach gains 1 tempo for their team, and then play resumes from where it left off. If both coaches perform a hand swap in the same sequence, nothing will happen and play will continue normally. When your rival makes a hand swap, you may immediately remove 1 stunned token from a player on your team, so even more bonuses, and all weird symbol tokens from the cards of your team. If there are not enough tactical cards left in the deck when you draw, simply draw any remaining, shuffle the discarded, place these face down to form a fresh deck. Now draw the rest of the cards you need. Okay, so we're not there yet. That's if we run out of cards. In secret, each coach chooses a tactical card from their hand to be played as a pitch actions card and places it face down in front of them. When both coaches have completed this step, they both reveal the chosen card. Starting with the attacking team, then alternating, each coach must decide whether they will add more tactical cards, this time face up. These do not grant further actions, but are instead played for the intrepid move effect. See page 15. Each coach may play up to 2 intrepid moves. Place these additional cards on top of the first card you revealed. So this little space here has a dark and then 2. So let's start with that. Each coach in secret chooses a tactical card from their hand. Let's just start with 1 tactical card.
What are the little symbols on top?
I don't fucking... Okay, let's go through those. I don't fucking know.
It seems pretty
Well, yeah,
detailed.
that seems important. So the card, tactical cards. So I'll give you an example. I'll show one of mine. Even though mine are green, I probably shouldn't show these because green's green. But at the start of the game, each coach will draw 5 cards from their tactical deck. These cards will form a coach's hand. Tactical cards contain the following information. At the top, those are action blocks. In the middle, the text, intrepid moves. And then at the bottom, cost. Every tactical card has a value in gold galleons, which serves to balance the power of opposing teams. Each tactical card has 2 functions. As a pitch action card, used only to apply action blocks at the top, or as intrepid move cards, used only for the text of the intrepid move. Unless otherwise stated, a tactical card cannot be used for both functions at the same time. Well, what is an action block? These things at the top? When a tactical card is played at the beginning of a game sequence, the coach may perform a number of actions with their players equal to the number of action icons, the little man, depicted on the card. Different kinds of actions available are explained in the following sequence. Actions are grouped into action blocks, and each action block displays a number of action icons. Actions in the same block may be performed consecutively before a rival coach plays one of their own action blocks. Action blocks must be resolved in the order in which they appear on the tactical card, but you must perform all of the actions listed in an action block. So if it's got a little dude riding a broom, which this one has a little dude riding a broom, that means that I can do the thing. In order to perform an action, a coach must nominate one of their players and pick an action listed on that miniature player card. So that means I get to do one thing quickly, right? One thing in the first phase. Sometimes there's two little dudes in the middle, and that means I get to do 2 things in the middle. And then sometimes there's going to be 1 in the end, or 2 in the end, 3 in the end, or nothing in the end. So if I play this card, I only get to do 1 action at the beginning and nothing, in anything else. As opposed to a crazy-ass card like this, where I do 2 things at the beginning and one thing in this and then nothing at the end. But I'm sacrificing this text. I don't get to do the text. I'm either doing the text or I'm doing that for this first card that we're playing. And then you can add 2 more cards just for the text on top of that.
So, like, if there's just one guy, is that like just like one move? Like what?
Yeah, I think is there's one guy, that means you're able to take one action.
Okay.
So I'm gonna choose this card, right? And I'm placing it face down, right? And then I'm gonna wait for you to choose one card to place face down before we start adding any of the text cards on top.
So is this just for my move?
This is just, yeah, you're right. Or it's just for the symbols at the top.
Okay.
You're looking to see, okay, when do I want to go? Do I want a dude in all 3? Do I want a lot of dudes in one?
And then what about the cost?
The cost, I do not know about the cost. Let's not worry about the cost for right now.
Okay.
Because we don't have any money. The game didn't give us money at the beginning.
All right. I'm just gonna.
I got a card. Don't expect to kick my ass on the very first card, god damn it.
Yeah, all right. I'm just going to go with this one.
Okay, so once you've picked that card and you've placed it face down, starting with the attacking team, that's you, and alternating, each coach must decide whether they will add more tactical cards, this time face up. These do not grant further actions, but are played for the intrepid move effect, the text. Each coach may play up to 2 intrepid moves. Place these additional cards on top. So you go first. Are you doing an intrepid move?
No, I'm just gonna keep it simple and try to just do some figure out what my actions are.
Okay, I am gonna do an intrepid move.
Wow.
This intrepid move, I'll read this text for you, but it says your first action block in the current game sequence becomes 3 dudes. But the second action block is reduced by 1 dude. So I'm getting more dudes in that first block and reducing the amount of my dudes in the second block.
Okay.
And you say you're good. All right. 4. If any intrepid moves were played, their effects are now resolved in reverse order from top to bottom. Okay. As the card, so the coach who played the last card resolves that card first, then the other coach, then the coach alternate until all intrepid moves are resolved. Well, in this case, it's easy because I'm the only one that did it. Yeah. So let me resolve it. Your first action block in the current game sequence becomes 3 dudes, but the second is reduced by 1. Okay, got it. Next. The action blocks of the pitch card are revealed. I have 1 dude in the first, 1 dude in the second, nothing in the third.
I got 1 dude in the first, 1 dude in the second, nothing in the third.
So basically the same card that I did. But mine is modified. Now I have 3 dudes in the first and no dudes in the second. And you just have 1 dude in and 1 dude in. Okay. All right. The attacking coach resolves their first action block. That's you. So resolve your first action block. It's got a dude in it. And then after you do that, the defending coach may execute their first action block. If the attacking coach still has action blocks left to play, they execute their next action block. Then same to me. Continue alternating until both coaches have finished all their action blocks. Okay, so let's figure out what to do on an action block.
Action block, yeah.
All right. In order to perform an action, a coach must nominate one of their players. Pick an action listed on that player's miniature card. So pick a guy that you want to do something with, then pick from his action list.
So I guess I want to.
Oh, let me tell you, there are some ones that can be done by any player. These actions can be performed by any player except for seekers and are not listed on the player card. So move is always one that you can do, and recover is always one that you can do. The rest you have to have on there.
So how would a pass work?
Okay. Pass. This action may only be performed by a player with the quaffle. So you're doing it with a player with a quaffle?
Yeah, with Dean Thomas.
Target a friendly model up to 2 zones away and take a die roll. Oh, shit, you got to throw the ball from way over here? Genius. Look at that. Yeah, so target a player up to 2 zones away.
Okay.
And take a die roll. So what's the pass value of the dude with the ball?
It's 1 yellow, 1 purple, 1 black. Or
1 black, 1 purple,
1 orange.
1 orange. Roll those on the green screen. Okay,
What does it
I have no
mean?
idea what any of it means. Okay. If the roll is successful, place the quaffle in possession of the target player. If the roll fails, place the quaffle loose.
Oh, no.
Your rival chooses whether the quaffle goes loose in the target player's zone or a zone adjacent to it, but never in a scoring area. This action suffers a disadvantage rule if either player or the target player is at a disadvantage. Okay, first we got to figure out whether these are successful, whether that roll was successful or not. What was that?
What?
Who's there? Who's there?
I don't know. It didn't show any.
Might have been like a donation or something.
It didn't show anything, though. Do you have your
Yeah,
other screen up?
I don't know where my other screen is. Orange Chicken. That was 5 minutes ago. I want to say thank you to Orange Chicken
Yeah, sorry
for
forgot
donating.
You, bro. Orange chicken is delicious. Now I want some Panda Express.
The goddamn die rolls.
Orange chicken.
It would be nice to have a real rule book instead of
Dude,
messing
for
around
reals.
with this fucking rule book here.
Yeah, that seems like a big thing to not
Yeah.
put in your
I
to
can't
forget.
believe it. All right, die rolls. The dice rolls determine how actions and reactions of your players turn out, how accurate their shoot actions are, and how they maneuver to avoid a beaded bludger and so on. Unless otherwise specified, on action, each result of the little rock, it's like a, what is that supposed to be? It's like a little, oh, it's the ball that you throw at people.
Oh, the
What is it?
bludger?
Bludger. It's a bludger symbol. So how many bludger symbols did you get? God damn, it looks like you got 1, 2, and then a double bludger
That looks different.
on a. So a bludger symbol on a die is 1 success. On reactions, each result of the bat symbol is 1 opportunity that subtracts 1 success from the rival's roll. Therefore, the 2 bludger symbol counts as 2 successes to the results of the roll, and the 2 bats count as 2 opportunities if rolled on a reaction. So, bro, I just think you rolled
Horribly?
amazingly.
Amazingly? Wait, so I'm confused.
You rolled
Bats are
4
bad?
successes. Did you roll a bat?
No, I rolled 2.
Bats are misses for you when you are on offense.
Okay.
Bats are good for you when you're on defense. So on offense, you want to see nothing but the bludgers.
Okay.
And you just rolled 4 bludgers.
Okay.
So I think I get a reaction to try to
What is
subtract your successes, but with 4 successes, I don't think I'm going to be able to.
What does it all mean?
Yeah. There's a steal. Only a player on the defending team may perform this action. Nominate one of your players in the same zone as the player with the quaffle. Take a dice roll. If the roll is successful, place the quaffle in possession. But it's not my turn. It's not my turn.
Oh, you
So,
have to do it on your turn to try to steal?
you have to remember it's an action, and I can't take an action. I could take maybe potentially a reaction. Reactions. In some situations, when any of your players are targeted by an action from a rival, you may be able to perform a reaction as a response. Steal. When a player is targeted by a rival's steal, they may use their own steal value to make a reaction roll. Maneuver. When a player is targeted by a bludger, they may use their own maneuver value to make a reaction. Defender. When a beater is targeted by a bludger, they may use their defense value to make a roll as a reaction. Catch. When a rival chaser is in your scoring area, attempts to shoot, your keeper may use their catch to make a reaction. So there's a few reactions, but I guess I can't make a interception roll or anything like that. Bummer. I would like to be able to intercept the ball.
I guess that's only.
But you did a pass. Okay, so here we go. If the roll is successful, well, tell me.
How do I know?
Yeah, how do we know if it's successful? If the roll is successful. Okay, well, maybe that's under the die rolling section.
The pass section didn't clarify it, I guess?
No, it should be like you need 3 successes to
complete a pass.
Complete a pass, but
Yeah.
it doesn't say.
Yikes.
All right. After applying all bonuses or penalties due for the rival opportunities being at a disadvantage, stunned, if the player performing the actions attains at least 1 success remaining, the action is successful. If not, it's considered a fail. Well, that's bullshit. You just pass the ball all fucking day long and I don't get to do anything? I might have missed something on me being able to react to a pass. But for right now, you successfully...
So it only took one?
It only took one. Because now I would need to make a reaction and start subtracting from your rolls, right?
Okay.
But I need to see whether I can react to a pass. It doesn't say. Mortillery, thank you very much.
Appreciate you.
Bro.
Doesn't clarify?
No, we have to go by the letter. I can't react to a pass as far as I am aware. Now maybe shoot, pass, shoot, steal, maneuver. As far as I know, you need a guy in there to initiate a steal. So I can react to it by trying to steal. So I only make reactions when you target me, okay? But the good thing is that was your one action for this first bit, right? And I get 3 actions in my first bit.
So the 3 actions. So you can do like separate between 3 players basically, or do all one player, or like.
Good question. I would be curious if it's all one player or if it's split. Let me see. When a tactical card is played, the coach may perform a number of actions with their players equal to the action icons depicted on the card. Yeah.
So just multiple.
So it doesn't say that, like, you know, people are done playing. Yeah, you could just do it with your players. You can do the same guy over and over if you want. Okay, so there's your one. Now, obviously, I'm going to do 3 actions. Now, I'm at a disadvantage because if I want to take my best, like the best beater, I assume the beaters are the best at beating people up, right? Beat. I don't know what the fuck is defense. What is defense?
What's the difference between beat and defense?
All right, well, we need to figure that out. So that might be what we're missing, the defense. When a beater is targeted by a bludger, either because of a rival's beat action or because of the bludger movement at the end of a game sequence, they may use their defense roll to make a reaction.
But that's if I'm targeting you with the
Either
bludger.
because of a rival's beat action. Yeah, so I'm going to come over there and I'm going to beat you. And then you get to use your defense. Choose one of your beaters in the same zone as a bludger. That beater targets a rival player up to 2 zones away. Take a die roll. So here's what I actually do. I do 1 movement,
Okay.
2 movement.
Okay.
That's 2 of my 3 actions, and then I'm going to beat the bludger into you.
That's my bludger, though.
No, this is
It
bludger's
doesn't matter. Oh, okay. They're just
Oh,
hanging
beat.
around universally.
So let's see what a move does, just in case. Move. Choose one of your players and move it into an adjacent zone. No die roll is required. Okay. Beat. Choose one of your beaters in the same zone as a bludger. That beater targets a rival player up to 2 zones away. Take a die roll. If successful, place a stunned token on the target player's card. If that player was carrying a quaffle, place it loose. You may choose whether the quaffle goes loose in the target player's zone or a zone adjacent to it. So obviously, I'm going to. Okay, so now here's the actual game.
Here we
Take your
go.
card, took your dice off.
Oh, sorry.
You successfully did that pass. So I'm going to react to what you did over here. 1, 2. I'm going to try to beat you by knocking that, and I'm going to knock the ball into here is what I'm hoping to do. This guy is Lucian Boyle, and his beat is 2 purples and 1 black.
Doyle. Or Boyle.
Boyle. And
Boyle.
what's your defense value on this motherfucker right here?
That would be, let's see, Angela Johnson, and
Does look like a girl, yeah.
she doesn't have a defense. She has a pass, shoot, steal, maneuver.
Then
Would a maneuver?
nope. Then she can't defend.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I'm thinking so. No, because I think no
I feel like maneuver would dodge it, right?
maneuver maybe. Yeah. Let me check. Oh. Reactions. Maneuver. When a player is targeted by a bludger, either because of a rival's beat action, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, you can maneuver. It's either maneuver or defense. So you're right. So I'm going to take my roll, and then you take your roll. So here comes my beat.
I need 2 purple for my roll.
Yeah, well, we only have 1 set of dice. So wait your turn. I can't believe they didn't come. I got the fucking upgraded Kickstarter edition. I only got 1 goddamn set of fucking dice. God damn it. So I got 4 successes. Now, you're going to need to roll yours now. Motherfucker, do I got to buy?
A-Reg. Damn Hogwarts Legacy gameplay truly bussin'. For real, on God, my dude. That's how they talk now, though.
For real?
For real.
What is on God?
On God. OG. On God. For real, on God. No cap. All right. 2.
I don't ever want to talk like that.
Oh, that's good for me, right?
What'd you
With
get?
Defense.
Oh, shit. So I had 4 successes. How many successes did you get?
That's 3. Right? With
Yeah,
the
3 bats?
Yeah.
So 3 minus 4 is 1.
One.
So I still succeed. Barely. Only by 1. And let me see if I could have bought.
Sorry, Dr. Evil. English.
You're fine.
Wow. So you had 4?
Did they give you fucking? Where's my extra dice? They give me no extra dice. Man, I should have bought extra dice. Magic dice.
I mean, where the fuck do you find these?
Gryffindor dice. Fuck. There's nothing on eBay either. All right, because it like literally is just hitting right now. So okay, so we got that. So I successfully did it, and I will place the loose ball, so it's not caught by anybody, but I can place it in any adjacent one, and I'll place it here.
Sure.
Okay. That was 3 actions, my dude, because I went. So I don't have enough actions to come and pick up the ball. What a
Wah, wah.
bummer. I guess what I could do is I could come over with a chaser, try to steal the ball, and in that way, it's a better move. You know what I mean?
But it's my
So-
action first, right?
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna take it back. We're learning the game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that shit back, and you still have the ball.
Wow.
And instead, I'm going to go 1 action, steal, and yeah. So let's try the steal versus the, and I guess you do a maneuver again. So, Adrian Pussy. Adrian, fuck. I need to change this camera. Okay, let me get my hand here.
You missed the explanation of the board game. We don't have an explanation for the board game.
We still don't know what we're doing. So
They did not give us a rule book, so
they actually, there's no rule book included in the fucking box. This is a first. This is the first this has ever happened.
I think that automatically puts it at like a 3-star, no matter how
An
good the game is.
Automatically a failure, yeah, definitely.
It's automatically loses 2 stars for no rule book. It's a big Brad moment, bro.
Vertical. Okay, yeah, vertical. But now I also need to go
Flip it.
horizontal. Okay, so Adrian Pussy. So my Adrian Pussy is going to steal the ball. 2 purples, 1 black. What is your maneuver?
On Angela Johnson.
Yeah, let
2
me-
purple, 1 black.
Steal. When a player is targeted by a rival steal action, they may use their own steal. It's not a maneuver, it's a steal. What's your steal?
1 purple, 2 black.
So give me 2 purple, 1 black, and then I'll let you roll yours. Yours is different. All right, so I want a lot of successes. Here we go. I only got, I got 3
3?
successes. All right, you roll now.
All right, so it's the steel one.
And already I'm annoyed at the fact that they didn't supply enough dice for
for both people to roll at the same time.
right.
Wah wah wah. Nothing.
So you rolled what?
3.
You rolled all bludgeons. So
Whatever.
so I successfully stole. So what is the steal action do if you're successful? This is so annoying on the phone, like because like it keeps zooming every time I touch the screen. It's pissing me off. Steal. Only a player on the defending team may perform this action. Nominate one of your players in the same zone as the player with the quaffle. Take a die roll. If the die roll is successful, place the quaffle in possession of the nominated player. So I just stole it from you. So I went 1, steal 2, and I'm going to go, let's do 3. I'm going to pass to my guy way over here.
Wow, that's a bold move.
It is a bold move, Cotton.
Captain, see if it pays off.
Let's see if it pays off. This was Pussy, right?
Pussy.
His pass is 1 orange, 1 purple, and 1 black.
Pussy's balls.
Oh, I almost failed it. All I
Get
needed
that
was
one.
1 success. And as far as we know, Patrick can't do anything about that.
Just the one.
Yeah, just the one. So he's got the ball, and I'm going to thematically place my beaters in front of him.
Lord Dono. I like that. But I wish we could. But
All right,
use the
so
rule book from
that
Blood
will,
Bowl is what he suggested.
yeah, I mean, Blood Bowl is probably what inspired this game to a certain extent, but so far Blood Bowl is better.
Yes.
All right. But we're just starting, and I want to definitely give the game its due, its fair shake, and I think I'm giving it now. I think I understand how to play.
No restart.
So go ahead, and it's your turn.
So you didn't complete the pass? Or you
No, I did.
Complete?
I did, but that was my final action. Move, steal, pass, and that was my 3 actions in the first phase. It is back to you for your second phase, which you have 1 action.
So I want to beat
Mm-hmm.
him.
Okay. Well, it's not what you think it is.
Oh, whoa.
So in order to beat, you actually need to have a bludgeon in your space, and then from that space, you target somebody 2 spaces away. So it's like you come over with the bat, and then you're playing baseball, and you're shooting the ball at you're whacking that ball to hit somebody. So what you can do is you can come here. So that'll do 1, and then you whack the ball and slam and hit my guy.
Did we differentiate the defense? And
Yes,
the beat?
defense is when you're about to get hit with the ball.
Oh, right, yeah. With the actual blood. Okay.
Or you can either do defense or you can do maneuver.
So I'm gonna go here, and then.
Well, that's actually 1 action. So you're setting it up for your third one, which you don't have a guy in the third one, so you're not gonna get to do anything in your third. So it seems like you're just gonna have to kind of set up for next time.
Or I
That's
can
right.
take Dean Thomas and steal.
Yeah. Good call.
So we're gonna do that.
Okay.
Instead.
So Dean Thomas.
1 purple, 2 black.
Yeah. 1 purple, 2
Got it.
black. You got 2
Alright,
successes.
You have to roll now.
Now I have to roll. You are trying to hit Marcus Flint.
Is his hand up?
No. Yes. And he's holding a ball. Marcus Flint is. You're stealing, right?
E.
And my steal is 2 purple, 1 black. So I got that. I got 2 successes. And you had how many successes?
I had
2.
2 successes.
So I actually, we have our first block. So you are unsuccessful in stealing the ball from Marcus Flint.
And that's my turn.
Yeah. And then we go, that was the second one.
Action.
Now it's my second.
All right.
And I would normally have 1, but I don't because it got subtracted.
From
So
the
I
first.
can't do anything. Now it's back to you. You can't do anything because in your third sequence you have nothing.
Right.
And then I have nothing in my third sequence. So that part of the game is over. Whatever part of the game this was
Did
called.
we just finish a round? Oh
That
my
was
God.
a game sequence. No, that was called the action blocks sequence.
Okay.
Now we resolve bludger movement. See page 17. So I think these balls are going to move on its own. And it's going to hit people or something. So these bludgers.
Sentient balls.
Bludger movement. At the end of the game sequence, each coach gets to move 1 of the bludgers to see what chaos they can cause. The defending coach, me, picks the bludger first, and attacking coach must move the other. Bludgers are moved according to these following rules. If there are any players in an adjacent zone to the bludger, then the bludger must be moved to one of those zones. So there is a defending player, I could take this bludger and hit you, or I could take this bludger and hit you. So because the ball is over here and you're trying to steal it, I'm going to take the bludger and move it over here and try to hit.
So it's only one move.
If there are
adjacent?
no, yeah, it's just to see what bludger must be moved to one of those zones. If there are no players in an adjacent zone, the bludger remains where it is. After finishing the bludger's move, the coach controlling the bludger chooses one player in that bludger's zone. The chosen player may attempt to avoid this hit with a maneuver reaction. See below. If there is a friendly beater in the zone or they are designated as the target of the bludger, they may perform a defense reaction. So you do have a friendly beater in the zone. So you may perform a defense reaction. Let's see what the defense reaction is while I charge my phone. Defense reaction is... okay, who is this motherfucking beater?
With the hand, George Weasley.
That's Weasley? So,
Yeah.
what's his defense roll?
His defense is 1 yellow or 1 orange, 2 black.
Go ahead and roll 1 orange and 2 black.
All beaters.
Damn.
Bats.
That's whenever you're making a reaction, which this is a reaction,
You want the
you got
defense.
3 successes. So you prevented that ball from
yeah.
hitting that kid. So
The bludger, yeah.
the bludger did that. So I don't get to knock your guy. I don't get to stun your guy.
Stun him. Stun him.
They may perform a defense reaction. Number 4, the attacking team coach will follow these steps for the other bludger. So you can move this one. So it says if there is a player adjacent, you have to go to one of the ones that are adjacent. So you can hit our keeper, you can hit this guy, or you can hit that seeker.
I want to hit your keeper.
You want to hit my keeper?
Yeah.
Okay. The hit from a moving bludger is resolved as if a player had rolled. The hit from a moving bludger is resolved as if the player had rolled a successful.
Parmesan
If a
Don.
player is-
What up, homie?
Oh, well, I think that the only way you can defend against... Oh, no. You can defend. Because I remember the reactions down here had the keeper. Where's the keeper? Keeper, maneuver.
Oh, wow.
I think that he can maneuver to seeker action, stun. Maneuver. When a player is targeted by a bludger, either because of the rival's beat or because the bludger's movement at the end of a game sequence, they may use their maneuver value to make a reaction roll. Okay. Well, so I just need 1 success on that keeper. 2. Can you give me 1 orange? Push an orange over here. 1 bat. Uh-oh, I got no bats.
Oh, man.
Whoop.
Where'd
That
the
was
other
a
one go?
bat off screen. Oh, no bats.
Oh, man.
We have our first successful knockout. Let's see what the knockout token is supposed to look like. Okay, I'm knocked out, or I'm stunned rather.
Stunny.
We'll see what stun is later. Okay, so that is what we do for that turn or sequence. That's the bludger's movement. Now, what else do we do? Starting with the last coach to finish their action block this sequence, both coaches take a snitch card. Who was the last of us? I was.
Yeah, because you had the
What? No,
one. No, because I had the second move, and then you went after, right? No.
you were. Because you had. You tried to
No.
steal the ball, but
Yeah.
you failed.
Yeah.
All right. So take a. Starting with the last coach to finish their action. Both coaches take a snitch card. For more details, page 21. So you're going to take one of these cards. You can pick them up and read them if you want. I'm going to read page 21 to see how we're supposed to do these.
Yeah, I don't even know. what
Snitch
these are.
race deck. The snitch deck contains 16 cards, 12 snitch, 2 slipstreaming, and 2 golden snitch. Snitch card. The snitch cards represent seekers searching for and racing the rival at full speeds to catch the golden snitch. Each card contains 3 different ways in which seekers fly their brooms, which, depending on how they are resolved, will perform a rushed impulse, fast impulse, or spectacular perfect impulse. Let's look at an example of a snitch card. Snitch cards are divided into 4 different types, represented by 4 different icons. Rushed, fast. So the top one is rushed. Second one is fast, and finally the last one is perfect. The golden snitch card. This card represents the sighting of the golden snitch by both seekers. When this card is revealed, you must perform a glimpse action with the seeker of the coach who revealed this card. Then discard it and draw another card from the snitch deck. Whatever. The slipstreaming card. As this is a special card, you cannot choose this snitch card if you have another snitch card in play. On the next card you choose, you must apply the fast impulse of the recently drawn snitch, ignoring what type it is. In addition, if your seeker is lagged, perform the specific action on the slipstreaming card before resolving the effects of the fast impulse. Okay. Playing snitch cards. Snitch cards are usually obtained by scoring goals when you earn more than 3 tempo points or before the end of each game sequence. The moment you get a snitch card, you must complete the following steps. Choose a snitch card from the face-up row and choose one option between these. Immediately resolve the rushed impulse, the top one, then discard the card in a separate face-up pile. This is called the discard pile. If you don't have a snitch card in play, keep the snitch card a secret from the rival coach so you can use it later as another type of impulse. So you can use the bottom 2.
Wait, so how do you keep it a secret if they're already face up?
You're just hoping that they're going to forget over time what cards there is, because you're going to get more. If you already had a snitch card in play, as in point B, you must use the type of this recently drawn snitch card for the corresponding impulse section of the snitch card in play that would match as follows. Fast impulse if it matches one of the 2 types printed in the snitch card in play. Perfect impulse if it's the same type printed in the snitch card in play. If the chosen card does not match either of the 2 types, the snitch card in play will use its rushed impulse. So, do you understand?
I'm just confused.
It's kind of tough.
How do we determine what the snitch card in play is? Like,
You do. Right now, you're determining whether you want to play it for its rushed or save it. Don't do anything for the seeker phase and playing it later. And when you play, you're also gonna match symbols in the next card that you draw versus the card that you have in play.
okay.
So now we need to know what these symbols here at the top do. This one is a plus purple die. This one here is an accelerate. This one is a slipstream. From the next card you choose, apply the fast impulse regardless of its type, the middle one. If your seeker is lagged before resolving the effects of that fast impulse, perform 2 accelerate. You may not choose this snitch card if you have another snitch card in play. So if you have another snitch card in play, you can't even use this.
Okay.
So you maybe pick this one because your seeker's not lagged. And the next card you would choose, you can apply the fast impulse regardless of its type. Because normally you're going to have to match the type in order to do the fast impulse. And if the type of the card is none of them, you can do then you have to do that one. The best one, I don't know how to do yet.
The perfect or whatever?
Yeah. All right, but let's catch the snitch and playing the snitch card. So choose what you...
Slipstream.
Okay.
And then I can just take this and then just pocket it.
Yeah. Well, read it again?
Okay, Slipstream. From the next card you choose, you apply the fast impulse, regardless of its type.
Okay, then yeah, just hold that one and place it face up because it's gonna help you when you choose again.
Okay.
Now I will choose. So I need to know which one is better between these two. Do I accelerate? Do I accelerate or do I plus purple?
I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick.
Yeah. You broke the seal. Should have played a tabletop game. I had Lord of the Rings. I had Minas Tirith. I was If the action shown in the snitch card has a positive or negative modifier with one or more thing, respectively add or subtract that amount. Oh, well then obviously I would choose this plus a purple so that I can roll one more purple. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Gotta go fast. Otherwise, if the action has many successes next to it, no die roll is made and the amount of successes is automatically applied. The rules for each action are presented below. Accelerate. Take a die roll. Advance the seeker to the golden snitch as many spaces as the number of successes rolled. Yeehaw! Well, I'm going to wait till he gets back to show him that I'm going real fast. Okay, I'm starting to understand the game. And I'm not making any judgments yet. I mean, you gotta really understand a game before you can start judging it. I think it's more simple than Blood Bowl. There's a lot of die rolling, but so does Blood Bowl. Uses card play, which is interesting. There's a chess-like aspect to it. I think I like it. I'm Slytherin. As you can tell, I'm green. All right, so check this out. Here's how this race works, and I think it's kind of clever, and I think I'm starting to like the game as we figure out how to play. So we're gonna go around this track. You gotta go fast, and my two choices were either to accelerate or to plus a purple on an accelerate. So obviously I'm going to choose the plus a purple. So where do you get the accelerate from? Well, it's based on your seeker's acceleration. So Harry Potter has an acceleration of what? Because you're Gryffindor and that's Harry.
It's one orange, one purple, one black.
One orange, one purple, one black. Mine is... Where's my seeker? Oh, here. One orange, one purple, one black. Oh, it's all the same. Choose a friendly player except this keeper until the end of the action block. That player counts as 2 miniatures for the purposes of calculating disadvantage in their zone. Okay, there's some hanging rules here that we'll figure out in a bit. But basically, you roll those dice, right? So I rolled those dice, and I got a 4. 4 successes. But I'm going to choose the card that allows me to roll +1 purple. So I'll leave this standard one behind. And then when I rolled the +1 purple, I got 2 more successes. So you're looking at 4, 5, 6. So that's how many spaces my guy will go. So I'm going to go super fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, it's like the game within the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you can, if you want, either keep your slipstream or choose to accelerate, and you will accelerate with 1 purple, 1 orange, and 1 black.
I'll do that.
Or you could keep that card, and when you pick your next one, you're automatically picking the second tier, which, let's look at the second tier on this card. Accelerate, glimpse 2, and you have 2 symbols to match for the next card. So obviously the second one down is better than the first one, but you want to just accelerate?
I want to wait. No,
You're going to wait?
for the second.
Okay.
So I can...
All right, so we're going to leave that there. Now, because I used the fast impulse, I think it said to discard the card. So let me double check there. All right. Immediately resolve the rushed impulse is what it's called. So I did a rushed impulse. Then discard the card in a separate file, face-up pile beside the Snitch race deck. This is called the discard pile. Oddly enough, there doesn't seem to be a discard pile space. So I'm just going to put it on the top. All right. So there's all these things. There's these things called glimpses, right? And we need those glimpses. If the card drawn is a golden snitch, you must immediately resolve it by performing a glimpse action with the seeker. So is that it? Did the seeker have a glimpse?
Yeah.
Well, you just need to take the glimpse action, but you need a card that says glimpse before you could take the glimpse action. That card did accelerate, so that's what I did.
Yeah.
All right.
What does the value next to the glimpse mean, though? This says glimpse 2 on that card, right?
Yeah, I think maybe you get to glimpse twice.
Oh.
When you eventually get to glimpse. Okay, so that is a complete round of thing. Now, obviously, anytime you're learning a game, it's going to go ridiculously slow and stupid, and I'm not judging it on it. But I did some things here where I thought it was very chess-like, and you're playing mind games. You're
counters.
You're preparing phases. You got some die rolling. You got abilities here. So let's now go through a second phase where everybody knows what they're doing. Sort of. So build your team. No. Catch the snitch. No.
Another beer.
Yeah, you didn't. I'm already good. Let's see. All right. When the game sequence is over, each code discards all their used tactical cards in a separate face-up pile called the discard pile. So Put your tactical cards in a face-up discard pile. That one does have a space. All right. There's also something called tempo points. Each time one of your players successfully performs one of the following actions, add a tempo point to your pool. Pass. You did a successful pass, didn't you?
Yep.
So you get a tempo point. Tempo. Let me make sure that these are the tempo point tokens. Yes, those are the tempo point. There's only 6 of them. Okay, so what are these tempos? What other things can you earn tempos? Okay. For passing, stealing as an action, not a reaction. So I stole from you successfully, remember? And then I pass successfully, so I get 2 tempos.
Wow.
Beats. Successful beats.
Oh, no,
Was there any successful beats? No. Because I was about to beat you, but I
But you
decided something
rewinded.
else. And shooting. If you successfully shooting, you get a tempo. So this turn, I got 2 tempo points and you got 1 tempo point. You do not earn tempo points if you didn't make a die roll successfully to perform an action. Place your tempo points near your player cards. Anytime you accumulate more than 3 tempo points, you must use them to acquire cards from the face-up row of Snitch cards. Discard all your tempo points and choose a card from the row. Once you have picked your Snitch card, draw a card from the Snitch deck and place it face-up in the row so that there are 3 cards again. And that's also true for at the end of this where we do three cards here. Oh, there's a golden snitch. So it's basically if you successfully do good things in the game, then you
Get
pick
another
these
card.
cards faster than waiting to the once at the end of every
Okay.
turn.
Yeah.
And I think you can also do it when you successfully score. Excuse
Azzy.
me, Azzy.
Oh my gosh, you're a dickie. A dick orange kitty.
I've never see Azzy.
Azzy loves me.
Yeah, that's probably why Azzy's up in. Oh.
Azzy loves Uncle P.
No,
Azzy.
Azzy,
Oh,
stop.
Don't be a
Stop that. 1 orange brain cell.
The secret kitty. Oh, did you come to hang out with me? You're such a sweet girl.
The only other time Azzy comes over here is when Melissa's playing a board game with you.
Oh, you missed me, kitty cat. Sweet, sweet girl. Azzy, I can't have you sit here this whole time.
All right, let me figure out the other times we draw these cards. God, it's so fucking frustrating with moving this goddamn PDF.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It'd be nice to just read.
Mobile game rules. Whoa. All the screeches. Such a pretty kitty. That's because she only comes out to see me, Parmesan Don.
However, sometimes the quaffle is in a zone without being under control of a player. This is called a loose quaffle. When a quaffle goes loose during an action block, the action block immediately ends, even if there were actions still to be resolved. Okay.
Yeah, John. Me and Azzy have a connection. We are spiritually bound. She loves when I come over.
What do you think?
Very nice.
It's
Oh.
Can you read that one? It's on that screen over there.
Oh wow. 1,000 biddies from ZCH9951.
What is that?
Appreciate you. Oh, and Flippy just rated us. Flippy!
We're doing good. We're playing Quidditch, or trying to understand how to play Quidditch, the board game. We think we got a handle on it. So we are going to restart the stream now
What's
and
up,
play the
Flippy?
actual game.
Doing good, my dude. Finally getting some board games in here. We're trying to, yeah.
2 orange supremacies, I think, in the house. ZCY? Is that what
Yeah,
you
I
said?
just got here. But we appreciate you, Browski. Got Azzy making his special appearance. She's a big floofball. She's a dicky kitty.
Okay, I think we're good. Alright, it's just so hard to fucking know this thing out. I wish I'd done a better job. Okay. Tempo, goal tokens. We haven't gotten to the goal keeper's kickoff. When a quaffle ends up in possession of a keeper within their own scoring area, in addition to the change of possession, the game sequence is immediately interrupted for the keeper's kickoff. Any opposing chaser within the keeper's score area must shift to an adjacent zone outside the scoring area. Then, beginning with the attacking team, both coaches may immediately shift one of their players to an adjacent zone. Okay.
Oh my god, don't flip.
And get this, disadvantage. Players are in a disadvantage when there are more rival players in the same zone, like in that one over there. It is considered to be a severe disadvantage if the difference is 2 or more players. When the difference between the teams is 2 or more. In both disadvantages, a player cannot move out of their zone. In both disadvantages, a player cannot move out of their zone. Players at a disadvantage deduct 1 success from their action rolls, or 1 opportunity from their reaction rolls. On severe disadvantages, deduct 2 successes. Okay. Okay. Swift Intrepid moves. It's a little lightning bolt. So make sure you're on the lookout for your tactic cards. This Intrepid move card can be played from the hand as an Intrepid move at the time specified in the text of the card during the game sequence, counting towards the limit of 2.
Azzy.
Stunned tokens. Players with stun tokens on their player card deduct 1 success from their action rolls, or 1 opportunity from their reaction rolls. A maximum of 3 stun tokens per player. Recover. Remove a stun token from one of your player cards. Cost an action.
Look that way, Azzy.
Starting with the attacking team. Okay, the only other thing I need now is change of possession, right? Do you lose the attacker token because I knocked the ball out of your hand? And then we can restart the stream. Let me see change of possession. Change of possession. A change of possession occurs whenever one team takes possession of the quaffle from another. I did that. The team in possession is always the attacking team. Where's I need the possession
Azzy's
token.
sitting on it.
Okay. I see it. Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi. Fluffy kitty.
Let's just go over scoring a goal, right? A goal is scored when a chaser with the quaffle successfully performs a shoot action while in the rival's scoring area. Both coaches take their 3 goal hoop cards, and secretly chooses one of the 3, placing it face down in front of them. So I think we were supposed to divide this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So, but we only use this when somebody uses some of these ones, because like you're gonna choose the hoop to shoot
it in,
and I'm gonna try to pick the other one. Each coach reveals their chosen card. If the card displays the same number, the shoot action proceeds as normal. If the cards display different numbers, the chaser adds 1 additional success to their attack roll. So it's not an automatic. You're just adding 1 additional success to the action. If the shoot action is successful, the coach of the team that scores must take an uncelebrated gold token and place it beside their player card. In addition, they must choose a snitch card from the face-up row and follow the snitch card rules.
No claws.
So also when you gold, you get a snitch card. So that's another
way to gain
them. All right, I think we are good. But then we only have 4 cards in our hands. How do we get more of these cards, you know? Or do we just wait until we're forced to do a hand swap?
That's when we run out of cards?
Yeah, you remember, yeah.
Izzy, what are you doing over there? Playing with my cards. Took away my keeper. Oh no, it's my secret. Oh no, that's Joe's secret. Oh no.
The hell did you get that?
Him.
Oh, that's my
right here.
So I did 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right here. Izzy.
All right. Do you got it?
Yeah, so you're
I mean, the only thing you don't got, and I wish the game would come with reference sheets, which maybe it does, but we don't know because the fucking rule book was not in the goddamn box, is actions. Move, pass, shoot, steal, beat, recover. Do you know all of those?
Yes.
Okay.
Was moves, pass.
What's
shoot.
beat? Tell me beat.
Beat is when someone has a quaffle and you're in the same area. You can go up to them.
One of your beaters in the same zone as a bludger can attack a rival player up to 2 zones away.
Oh,
That person that you target with it doesn't even need to have the.
I was thinking of steal. That's what I was.
Yeah, well then in that case you're right. Yeah, you're.
But yeah, beat is when in the same zone as a bludger. Okay.
So you actually run to the bludger. So in this case, here's a bludger in the scoring zone. But as far as I'm aware, the bludger, you cannot go into a scoring zone of your opponent. Oh, I'll just have to move it out. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm the attacking team. And then we go through the sequence again, and the sequence is check the tactical cards, choice of tactical cards. In secret, both coaches will choose. And who goes first is basically the attacking coach. Each player may play as a maximum of 2 extra cards. We'll resolve the cards in reverse order. Resolve the action block starting with the attacking team. Then bludger movement. Then take a snitch card. The only thing that we don't know is the goddamn golden snitch.
Yeah.
Perform a glimpse action with the seeker of the coach who revealed this card. Okay.
The glimpse thing is still
With the coach. So the only way you can actually find the seeker is if you can draw this. Perform a glimpse action. Or there's glimpses on these actually too. Of the coach that revealed the card. Perform a glimpse action. So what's a glimpse?
What is?
Oh, you roll the dice.
The seeker.
Yeah, and you. Well, what happens when you succeed at a glimpse, right? Let's catch the snitch. If at any time the miniature of the golden snitch and the seeker coincide in the same space, even if it wasn't the active. Oh, so the seeker's way over here. So we're racing to come and get it over here, right?
Mhm.
But what does glimpsing do? Maybe glimpsing brings it closer. Glimpse. Take a die roll and advance the snitch towards the seekers, as many spaces as the number of successes obtained. There's another one called obstruct. Take a die roll, move the rival seeker back that many spaces.
So you can move the golden snitch.
If you
Towards?
glimpse, your successes bring it closer.
Okay.
If you obstruct, you push your opponent back. If there is a token in the space where the seeker ends, they must spend and discard it. I don't know where tokens would come from. This action cannot be performed if the rival seeker is lagged. Ahead and lagging seekers. The seeker who is the least number of spaces away from the golden snitch is considered to be ahead. That's me. I'm ahead. The seeker who is more spaces away is considered to be lagged. Okay, so you're lagged,
So
right?
Lagged. Okay.
If both seekers are in the same space, neither seeker is ahead or lagged. So there's certain things that like lagged people cannot be do. For example, I can't obstruct you if you're already lagging.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can't push me back.
If you're already way behind.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready?
You.
All right, we're not gonna restart, but we're just gonna start with the beginning for that was just chat, our learning session. We will be right back with the actual game.